It's another beautiful evening, and we are live on LinkedIn, on Facebook. We are live. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are doing great. It's another beautiful evening. I'm wishing you live from Exeter, Devon, United Kingdom. Opportunity is defined as an occasion or situation that makes it possible to do something that you want to do or have to do, or the possibility of doing something. And when we talk about opportunities, LinkedIn is one place where the success, your career success, comes to play when your preparation meets opportunity. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. So if you have been having challenges with making the best use of LinkedIn before, it is high time that you give it a rethink and start all over again. And that is why we're putting up this mentorship session together to inspire you to take a second look or take a first look at how LinkedIn can transform your career tremendously. Opportunities are usually disguised as hard work, so most people don't recognize them, and they are littered all over LinkedIn. So if you can do the work, you will get the result. And if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, you can do it. So this is an amazing opportunity for you to transform your career through LinkedIn. Even if you feel LinkedIn is difficult, right now, tell yourself, say yes, I can do this. And you are definitely going to do it because you're going to make it happen. Because in the middle of every difficulty, that is where the opportunities lie. LinkedIn is not that difficult anyway. Um, but to be able to maximize opportunities when it comes to overseas job, international jobs, we must all keep an open mind. We must all be open to all thoughts, to all innovation. We must be ready to learn and unlearn. And if the opportunity does not build a door, we need to create a door for it. And LinkedIn is the opportunity to create a door. So today is not just another day. Today is a new opportunity for you, a new chance, a new beginning, a new memorable occasion for you to look at LinkedIn and say, yes, I am embracing this app to transform my overseas career. Once again, I welcome you to today's session of the LinkedIn mentorship session, where we'll be talking about how to get overseas jobs on LinkedIn. And I'm not here alone. I'm not here alone. I'm here with two beautiful, awesome, pretty ladies. I'm bringing them into the house in a short while. But before I do that, I want to share with you some of the statistics that you need to know about LinkedIn. So I'll be sharing some statistics about LinkedIn with you, which you need to actually see to be able to understand that being on LinkedIn is just the right way to kickstart your overseas career. There are presently only nearly 800 million users on LinkedIn. 800 million users on LinkedIn. And I say only because this is in huge contrast to Facebook, which has 2 billion users. LinkedIn isn't just one of the social platforms used to share funny stories like TikTok and all that. LinkedIn is a business social media platform. And when you talk about business or careers, LinkedIn is the first place to go. So 800 million people can never, ever be wrong. Every second, two accounts are created on LinkedIn. Every second, you have two accounts created on LinkedIn. And guess what? Guess what? 71% of LinkedIn users have incomes of 50,000 US dollars or more. The rich people are on this app. Can you imagine 41% of millionaires have a LinkedIn account, and there are about 90 million senior level influencers on LinkedIn. Okay, there are 65 million decision makers on LinkedIn. At least 10 million corporate executives have accounts on LinkedIn. And 45% of those who read articles on LinkedIn are management level employees. So when you come into LinkedIn, you know the kind of people you're going to connect with. And if you're someone that is career oriented, especially overseas career oriented, you understand that if you're not active on LinkedIn when it comes to optimizing your profile, you're leaving money on the table, you're leaving chances, you're leaving global opportunities to slip you by. So you see why LinkedIn is actually something you need to learn and master. Yes, you need to learn and master. So tonight we'll be looking at some things. So if you're joining us and you are watching, if you're watching this recording, if you're watching this as a recording, you're not joining us live. As you join, kindly drop your name. Your name is going to appear anyway, but if your name is not appearing, drop your name, your location, and probably your occupation in the comment section so that we can meet you and we can get to know you. So if you are not joining us live, but you're joining us after we finish the session as a recording version, don't forget to drop your name, your location, and where you are watching us live from. I have a few people watching already. Oluwatobi Emily Ojo. Yes, you can do this. Thank you very much, Oluwatobi Emily Ojo. We appreciate seeing you here. So today we're going to be inviting two people to join us on the conversation, and one of them is going to share with us some positive, inspirational moments, and the second person is going to share our experience on LinkedIn. And we're going to get into conversation about using LinkedIn and how much it can actually do for us. So, are you ready? I am very, very ready. Let me see if we have people watching us from on Facebook, right? Let's see if we have people watching us on Facebook and see who is on Facebook and who is on okay. I have people on Facebook and LinkedIn, right? Yes, I think so. I think so. Okay, so I have Oluwatobi Emily Ojo, yes, is there. And where's do I have here? Okay, I think we'll go back to that in a short while. Why I bring OBs joining us from Lagos. Yeah, I can see you. Why I bring my guest into the studio just for you to see their beautiful faces. The first person I will bring in is my coach with sauce. That's tantalizing coach with sauce. Coach Bethel Omaife. How are you doing, Bethel?
Very well. Good evening,
Oh,
everybody.
you are looking luxurious this evening.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody can hear me. Good
Yeah, loud and
evening.
clear, loud and clear. How are
Yeah,
you
let's
doing?
do it. Let's get it done.
Yeah, so you want to introduce yourself to the audience and tell them where you are reaching us from?
Okay. Thank you. My name is Bethel Omeife. Okay, I'm joining from York, Northern England. Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool. The weather today was lovely. The sun balancing the cold breeze. I loved
You
it.
know, when you hear as unstable as the English weather, that's what we got today.
But it was truly
uh,
refreshing going out
yeah,
there to see the weather and see how lovely, see the sun shining on your faces and the breeze blowing you by the side. And I'm telling myself, I don't know how long we're gonna have this. Just a few days more, and it's gonna be over. So let's enjoy it while it
yeah,
lasts. Okay, that's Coach
exactly.
Better for you. And the next person I am bringing in is none other than the powerful Ezine Awa. Ezine, how you doing?
Fine. Good evening, sir. Good
Good
evening from
evening.
everybody.
What's
Good
up with you?
evening.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, that's your smiling face. Where is it hiding? Yeah, I got you there. Yeah. So, you want to introduce yourself to viewers at home and where you're reaching us live from?
Yeah, isn't it hour? I am a student nurse, a writer, and a visibility coach, and I'm joining this program from Nigeria.
Okay. And I must add that you are a LinkedIn influencer, right? How many followers do you have on LinkedIn, isn't it?
Close to
I know you
20K,
must
I
have
think.
not come. 20,000 followers on LinkedIn.
Wow.
That is massive. I want to be like you when I grow
I want to be like you, sir.
up. So, isn't it? Let's start with you. What has your experience on LinkedIn been like? You been on LinkedIn for some time, consistently having 20 followers on LinkedIn. How did you do it? How did it happen?
Okay. It all began. That was late December 2020. Okay, when I got the first exposure to the platform, and it was through a brother or a friend, yeah. And basically, I wasn't actually looking for a job. I just joined for impact purposes, and then as a nurse myself, a body nurse actually, I just wanted to kind of play my own role in reducing morbidity and mortality rates of diseases. That's through health education. So I joined LinkedIn basically for that. But the experience was actually mind blowing because therein I saw that okay, there was more to this. Okay, there were opportunities to tap in from. And then I also discovered during that period, okay, I could actually make something of my writing talents. Okay. So thanks to LinkedIn, I was able to begin to write for organization, both national and international gigs. I think I was able to get a mentorship offer from a nursing star, and who basically I don't think I would have known, okay, without the LinkedIn platform. I was also able to get a number of features, okay. Can I remember the counts? I doubt. And lastly, I also got a media award that was last year as some young influencer for the year 2020. So
Wow.
the LinkedIn journey has actually been mind blowing.
Hmm.
White last. Yeah.
Yeah, I followed you closely on LinkedIn and I discovered that you have a way of inspiring on LinkedIn, and that's really awesome, especially for someone who is young and you are able to take over and take control of the beautiful app. And that you must have done a lot of homework behind the scene, isn't it? Trying to master the Blue app and seeing how far you can take it. Goes. So I really think you're doing extremely well, and you should not relent because you are inspiring so many people. Bethel,
Yeah.
how have you found LinkedIn so far?
Well, LinkedIn, like I've been telling people recently, that is where the big players play. That's
Hmm.
where things about corporate organizations, not just like we learned yesterday, not just the jobs, not just branding. You find a lot of interesting things that has to do with the corporate entity on LinkedIn. And for me, it's been amazing. I've met lots of people, I've networked, I've communicated, conversations that started on LinkedIn have been taken to other levels, higher levels. So LinkedIn is it's that's where we want to play at. That's it. That's it. That's it
That's
now.
where the
Yeah.
big players are. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you want to play with a big, if you want to, what's the slang that they use in that musical track?
Uh, you
If you
want
want
to
to, if you want to roll
you
with the
want to
big
bam
boys,
bam with
bam bam. Yeah,
something
thank
like
you very
bam
much. I
bam.
know you
You
are.
want to, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
bam bam, yeah, and roll with the big boys, you need to be on
Yes.
LinkedIn. So, isn't it? What are the common difficulties LinkedIn users face? you want to share with us? So far, so good from what you've seen.
Yeah, basically, as someone that didn't join the platform with previous proper, let's say optimization, without an optimization class, or without proper exposure to it, the first problem anybody just joining the platform is likely to encounter is the unfriendly environment. Okay, without connections, without followers, without clarity, let's call it clarity. Now you'll find it definitely strange, because at that level, I think what you'll be saying is just pop up company pages and few trending posts, and you'll be like, where do I start from?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of the major problem. And the second is difficulty with setting up a profile. Okay, I can remember my own experience. Okay, it was mandatory. The coach made it mandatory. My branding coach made it mandatory. You have to complete your profile, set it up to an all-star level, and that was 3 days or so. And I was like, where do I start from? Okay, the long list of questions. I'm like, who am I to even set up this thing right? Okay, that's second problem. The third is now, okay, you've been able to maneuver the platform, okay, you're getting used to the features, and then say your profile is now attractive to an extent. And then the next problem, sorry, is the question, what do you want to talk about? So that's talking about creating content. Okay, what content do I pass on? Okay, what do I want to talk about? You have to definitely share something for people to know, okay, you exist on the platform. So what are you going to talk about? Then the fourth is overcoming the inferiority complex. Okay, many people suffer from that a whole lot. And then you're like, even if I'm going to share this thing, okay, who doesn't know about this already? Or who am I? Like, who gave me that level of authority? You're doubting your self-power. Who gave me that level of authority to actually share something like this? Then the fifth is low or declining engagement. Okay, you've been able to scale through the past four. You're dealing fine with the inferiority complex syndrome, and then next, you finally managed to make a post, and then zero likes, zero views. Okay, to be fair enough, 100 views, 5 likes, 1 comment, and oh my god, it's discouraging. And you scroll up and you see 1,000 likes, you see 2,000 likes, and you're like, what are they doing different? Okay, it's actually a very, very problem, and it can be depressing. That's the word, depressing. And lastly, not attaining your desired results. Personally, I wasn't looking to get in the job when I joined, okay? But there are some, like many people here, actually looking to find a job. Now, if you cannot find that job, if you cannot find that next client, if you cannot find that internship opportunity, it is definitely a problem. So those are the 6 major hitches I think new LinkedIn members are likely to face when they join the platform.
Hmm. Oh wow, that sounds overwhelming, really, for new users. And I think we discussed it yesterday when Coach Amababini Adiola Oshideko was here, who is one of the most powerful personality that I've ever met on LinkedIn. And she said, when it comes to LinkedIn, you cannot underestimate the power of mentoring and coaching, having someone to hold you by the hand and help you overcome those seemingly overwhelming navigation that you need to do on LinkedIn. And initially, when I started, I found LinkedIn a bit complicated. But after getting mentored and getting a lot of mentorship from people who know how to do it, I found out that after all, LinkedIn is as simple as ABC. All you need to do is show the interest. All you need to do is understand the power of LinkedIn first, and then it's easier for you to do what it takes. And once you have someone who knows LinkedIn like the back of the hand, every other thing seems easy. And so thank you very much for sharing that with us. So far so good. Bethel, have you seen jobs on LinkedIn? Have you been seeing jobs adverts on LinkedIn?
Yes, I've been seeing jobs. Even after I got my jobs, the job that I'm doing presently, I'm still getting job alerts. I recently went on LinkedIn to search for a particular job for somebody, and since then, so there are jobs on LinkedIn. There are jobs. I've seen jobs on LinkedIn. There are jobs on LinkedIn.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. Yeah. Sometimes when I look at my job alerts and I scroll through and I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
these
They
jobs
keep
are really
reminding you,
helpful.
okay, they keep bringing something that fits
Wow.
into what you
So
want,
many.
into your description,
So
and
many.
you just get those notifications to
Yeah.
go back and check and see if you could take those opportunities.
And different kind of
Yeah.
job to project management to coaching to mentoring to design, too many kind of jobs on LinkedIn, and that's why it's very important to look at that. And so what does it take to land a dream job on LinkedIn? What we mentioned it yesterday, and Coach Amobabiri Adiola mentioned LinkedIn optimization, which we agreed is a big discussion that we can't afford to finish on LinkedIn, and we decided to create a class. I don't know how many people in that class now waiting to use that opportunity with
Yeah.
Coach Amababini. So we have 91 people who have indicated in the practical class as we're speaking, where Coach Amababini Adiola Oshideko will be coming and be having isn't it will be joining and
Yeah.
be taking people. I will be looking, we'll be watching them take us through take us through the drill of the LinkedIn masterclass, coaching masterclass, so that we will be able to maximize our opportunity. So I can't wait to get that particular session started. But for the sake of this mentorship session that we're having, isn't it just a quick summary? What does it take to land a dream job on LinkedIn? Isn't it? Are you there? Oh, she's not hearing me. Isn't it? Are you there? Okay, I think we lost that. Isn't it? Are you there? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, so I guess we lost you for a moment.
I can,
So I was saying,
yeah, I can hear
for the sake
you
of this
loud and clear.
mentorship, session, can
I
you
can
tell us
hear you
what?
loud and clear.
Okay, what does it take to land a dream job on LinkedIn? Just a summary, isn't it?
Hello, can you hear me?
What does it take to land a dream job on LinkedIn?
Hi, can you hear me?
I guess you
All
can't hear
right,
me.
right.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
So first, you need a fully optimized profile. Okay, an attractive all-star profile, a profile that a recruiter it's passing by your profile, sees your profile and says, okay, yeah, this is a huge catch. You need one like that. Next, you need to strategically market your content. When you talk about content marketing, I see so many mistakes, and I think I used to be guilty of that mistake too. Just coming up the LinkedIn platform to inspire, motivate, that alone is not doing the job. Okay, you have to show people what you're capable of, what you do, how you do it. People call it problem solving content. Okay, there's a way you have to put out those content and attract what you want, not just searching out for the jobs. And thirdly, you have to research and network with power holders, like Coach Bethel has said. There are people with the doings, call it doings or whatever. There are people with the authority, there are people with power on that platform. And talk about it. Influencers, name them. Is it to name Satoni Elumelu? There are so many. Bill Gates and co. They don't just have profiles. Okay, they're active on the platform. Okay, hospital owners for health for those seeking healthcare assistant jobs. Okay, many of them, the CEOs are right there and they are active. They might not be posting often, they might not be commenting often, but believe you me, they are seeing what is going on
Yeah.
that platform. So now you have to research them. Okay, make your research. Okay, if you want to work with this platform, right? Who is the owner? Okay, who are those on the management board and co? When you research and network with them, I think there's something they call value positioning. You show them what you're capable of, not just directly applying for the job. That's how building connections can lead you to the right job. Because talk about job postings, okay? If you have a job, if I have a job, a legitimate thing for me to first do is reach out to my friend. My friend, I have this job opening. Do you know somebody who can fit in? I have a friend who has done that countless of times. Do you know who can fit in? Now that question, if he's bringing in somebody in, definitely considering who he brought in before you, who's just coming as a random applicant. Okay, that's the power of networking. You have to network strategically. Am I making sense?
Yeah, making a lot of sense.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
Fourthly, you have to do now talking about LinkedIn, there's the job portal, but not everybody knows how to use it. Not everybody can maximize it. Okay, so you have to optimize that job portal. Okay, talking about the job portal, the job postings you're seeing there, do you just end it at the easy apply feature, or end it at dropping your CV? There's still more that can be done. And lastly, you have to build influence. Building influence is actually very, very important, because without influence, nobody will know you're capable of this. How do you build influence? It's just what we've talked about already. Posting strategically, networking, etc. Build influence. Influence attracts this. Talk about Coach Omo Barbary now. If she wasn't on LinkedIn, nobody would have known, okay, she's a personality development coach or something. So you have to build influence, make people know what you can do. And you should be known for something too. You don't just go around the table, around the circle, on and on and on. No, be known for something, and then you can build influence around that thing you're known for. So I think that's my own say about landing jobs on LinkedIn.
Thank you very much, Ezinne. Landing job on LinkedIn is really, really possible, especially every time you hear people who know how to, navigate LinkedIn tell you that this is something you need to do. You need to listen and listen good. So we're going on a short break right now, and when we come back, we'll be looking at specifically some of the features on LinkedIn and be going over them a bit, so that we can have an idea what these features are actually meant to do and what are the benefits of using this feature. I'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we will be hitting the ground running. We'll be right back.
My name is Uchendu Ijoma.
Idapo Adetomiwa Betty.
How are you?
Ajilugba Helen. Sola Shade Oluwatoyin.
I was one of the frontliners that helped with taking care of patients when we had the outbreak of COVID-19 in Nigeria.
Waking up every day and still seeing that the pandemic, the COVID-19 is still very much around.
I get worried how to cope, myself, my colleagues.
I felt terrified, especially coming up with the reality of being the person that admitted the first index case in Nigeria.
And I feel overwhelmed, like, can we just get over COVID-19?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's good to be back here, and we are on the LinkedIn mentorship session, titled "How to Get Overseas Job on LinkedIn Within 30 to 60 Days, or even less." Yeah, it is very possible. I've had people who have done that before, and you can be that person who can do that. All you need to do is know how to master LinkedIn and use it very, very well. Okay, Shioma, we have Shioma Constance Shuku joining us. Nice. You didn't tell us where you're joining us from. Obi is joining us from Lagos, and Oluwatosin Adedoyin from Nigeria. So it's good. Kindly drop a comment where you're joining us from, and let's get your engagement. Are you enjoying the session? Have you been able to gain something? You can drop a comment in the comment section on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and let's get to hear you. So I'll be bringing back Ezinne and Bethel. I'll be rolling back into the next segment. Welcome back, ladies.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah, so presently we will be going over a few features of LinkedIn, and Ezinne, I'll be looking at you, getting us a sort of just enlightenment of what these features should do. I know we can't go into details now because of time, but we just want to have an idea of what this feature should actually do. So we're going to be looking at that at profile pictures, cover photo, headline and summary, the experience section, the skill endorsement and recommendation section, and see what role these sessions actually play on LinkedIn and why are they important. So let's talk about the photo session and the cover photo. So on LinkedIn, we have a photo and cover photo session. What's the difference between the two and what purpose do they serve?
Okay, talking about the profile photo, it's actually the first picture that appears when someone clicks on your profile. Okay, it's the first picture that appears. Now, behind it, it's the the cover photo or the background picture. Now, the profile photo basically represents you, and for someone to access your cover photo, the person has to directly click on your profile before accessing your cover photo. So I think they're different. That makes them different.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. So the cover photo is really very important, and when people are designing or uploading their cover photo, I see so many people who do not have quality pictures. I used to say I think pictures is very very key when it comes to social media. The kind of pictures you use can actually tell an international recruiter, give them an idea of who you are. Some kind of pictures that can be used for profile photo or cover photo. You want to give us an idea what kind of pictures? Can you use pictures of yeah.
Yeah, sure thing. Now, for your profile photo, you have to make sure that first it is a clear picture. Okay. Now, it's just you in it. You cannot be using a family picture, or let's say a wedding shoot, that of a wedding shoot or a wedding you attended, with 10 of your friends directly behind you or standing beside you. It has to be just you, and it has to be of high quality. Okay, they say what is worth doing well, right? So if it's going to cost you going to a studio just for that profile photo, it is going to be worth it. Trust me, because that is the first image, the first impression you're leaving with people. Okay, I've come across some will I call them demeaning? No, but it's not so good profiles. Okay, some
Inappropriate.
not so good, inappropriate, exactly, inappropriate pictures, and you'll be like, wow, this is actually a global platform. Put that in mind, take that at heart. It's a global platform. Okay, it's not just you and those around your vicinity, it's global, worldwide. Name the countries, they're all there. And trust me, once they come across your name, that's the first thing they're going to look at. Okay, now it has to be professional. Okay, people suggest that you actually make it give it a depiction of what your profession looks like. I as a nurse can actually have my picture on a scrub or something, but make sure it is professional. Okay, not something casual, and it has to be relatable also. Then for the cover photo, it is actually a free billboard. We all know what billboards are. Those big adverts you see on Third Mainland Bridge and so. For cover photos on LinkedIn, that's what they actually do. Now, it's not okay to just put set up a picture of a nice serenity. It's not enough. Nowadays, people actually use it to market themselves. Okay, what do you want to be known for? I am using a writer. Okay, it should contain what you do, what services you offer, and stuff like that. You can actually get a professional graphics designer. Okay, there's provision for that for LinkedIn banners. They call it LinkedIn banners. Okay, you can pay one to actually get one designed for you, because that is a billboard at first glance. Okay, if it's set up correctly at first glance, people should actually know what you're all about on the platform. Okay, if you write, people should know, okay, you're a writer. Okay, if you're a coach, if you're a visibility coach, if you're a branding expert, if you're a brand strategist or so, people should know this is what you do. And if you're a nurse too, trust me, you're not an exception. Okay, it can be more to what you do too. So it should be clearly denoted on that cover photo that this is what you do. Okay, that helps sell you better. It sells you faster without words. It sells you way, way, way faster than you can ever imagine.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And what about the LinkedIn headline and summary? What is purpose is that supposed to serve for people looking for overseas jobs?
Okay, for the LinkedIn headline, it should actually showcase your talent, okay, your current position, your achievements, It should be specific with relevant keywords. Keywords is actually very, very important. You should highlight what value you provide on that platform, not just on that and not just on the platform, but say in reality. As a brand strategist, what do? You help your clients do this and that. It should be stated on that headline. Okay, tells people at that straight glance at it what it's more like the banner to just like the banner is a picture format, and then the headline is basically there. So now you should provide what value do you provide? What do you help people at? Okay, set that up, and then your position, you're a nurse at this, you can add that. Those are features of the headline. Then talk about the experience section. I think it's just the best place to sell your story. Okay, your brand story, the story behind your brand. And in recent times it has been encouraged. Okay, what are you adding to your experience section? Okay, you should actually provide what value. If you're offering a service, you should provide what value you're offering to any organization. So let's say maybe your would-be client, it should contain those information, specifically what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. Stuff like that are supposed to be found in your summary. So basically, just tell your story in your summary section. Tell what you do, tell how you do it, and tell why you're doing it. That attracts. So that's that about the summary section of LinkedIn.
Thank you very much, Ezene, for that. Let's quickly round up by talking about endorsement or recommendations. I know LinkedIn's expert users are always saying, "Can you endorse me? Can you, what does endorsement, what does recommendations really mean? And does endorsement really matter on LinkedIn?"
Yeah, talk about endorsement first because you find it first. Endorsements, what are you endorsing? You're endorsing skills. Those are key skills, practical skills that, okay, you can't say you're a nurse without some of these skills. You can't say you're a nurse, let's say, without empathy and code. Those skills, now you need to be endorsed for them. And if you're offering services, depending on the service you're offering, there are those skills relevant to it. You cannot be a graphic designer or a writer without efficient knowledge without knowing your way around Word, MS Word, and so there are spaces for that. You can choose as many as possible. I think from 1 to 50. Yeah, you list those recommendations, and then your connections or people that have you've actually served can endorse you. By endorsing you, it means okay, it's tested and trusted. Okay, you're actually good at these things that you've put up there. It's very important because when recruiters are going through it, depending on the endorsement you have, they say, all right, sure, there's no denial. Okay, it's not just you talking, but it's speaking for you too. Then talking about recommendation, it's just like those recommendation letters you can be asked for in your workplace or when you're applying for a job. Now, those recommendations are important. You can ask someone who has benefited from your previous services, can you please write me a recommendation? Send them an invite, and then once a recruiter is going through your profiles and sees this recommendation, he did this, I worked with him at this period of time, and he was efficient in his job. Trust me, they want to try you out too. But without a recommendation, it's just you saying you're this, and then there's nothing to prove of it. So recommendations are definitely very important to your LinkedIn profile too.
Yeah, I think that's key. I don't know if you are watching this particular session and you're getting value. You need to let us know in the comment section. Just drop comment in the comment section and let us see how much value you're getting. Are you really getting value? Are you learning anything? Are you taking anything home? Ngola and Flores from Cameroon, you're welcome. Ndora. So far so good. We've been able to capture the essence of maximizing the power of LinkedIn and why everyone who is interested in international jobs, who is interested in overseas job, need to be active on LinkedIn, not just opening an account. Many people have an account, but being active on LinkedIn is something you cannot afford to miss. It can change your story completely. It can transform your overseas career journey completely. And I can tell you, people who are expert, mentors and coaches are saying if you are not on LinkedIn and you want overseas job, if you are not active, if you don't have if you have not mastered the skill of getting on LinkedIn as an international candidate, you are leaving a lot of opportunity. You are throwing a lot of opportunities away, and that is why we decided to, organize this mentorship session. We may not be able to do everything in this 2-day session, but we hope we've been able to ginger your spirit, motivate you, stimulate you, inspire you, to take a first look, a serious look at LinkedIn and say, I need to break down this barrier. I need to break down this boundary about this LinkedIn they're talking about. I need to, finish it off and, and get it started. Or if you have been frustrated on LinkedIn, there's a time for you to come back and say, yeah, I think I need to go back and fix this frustration. And you can do that better, easy. There's a smarter way. You don't need to go through the hard work. You don't need to, give yourself headache, because there are too many things that are begging for your attention. The smarter way, the best way to do it is to have people who are experts hold you by the hand and show you, take you to practical live session, help you to set up your LinkedIn and make it, optimize it in such a way that you can now beat your chest and say, I am an international candidate looking at global opportunities. So we will be joining Coach Bethel to give for the next few minutes. Coach Bethel, you want to share some inspirational thoughts with everyone out there who is just starting their career journey, overseas career journey. Many are just getting their international passport. Many are just learning what it takes to get on the international job market. Many are just crafting their CV and cover letters now. Whereas we have those who have gone past that stage. They've got good, very, very optimized CV. They've got an active LinkedIn page. They've gotten good job applications. In fact, some of them are getting positive responses and getting interviews. And they are, needing inspiration to continue on the journey, because you and I were once in their shoes on this journey. Do you have any word for them, Coach Petel, today?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Coach JJ. Isn't it? Thank you. It was nice hearing your voice and you sharing those thoughts with the community. Thank you very much. So tonight I just have a word, and that is from William Shakespeare. He said, all things are ready if our mind be so. All things are ready if our mind be so. Now, looking at that quote from William Shakespeare, I would like to start by saying that we are ready when our mind is ready. And I would just like to talk about preparation. There is nothing that you do or that you have ventured to do or that anyone has attempted to do without first sitting down, looking at all that they have, and then preparing to achieve success. All what these 2 days is about, yesterday and today, is all about preparation. It's all about, showing up, dressing up, making yourself visible, making yourself available, making yourself, putting yourself in that place, in that position where you are advantaged. And it starts from the mind. It starts from you getting ready. It starts from you telling yourself that you can. I'm also telling you tonight that you can. You can do it. You can, no matter the stage you are, whether you're just, just hearing about this, maybe somebody just sent this to you and then you just feel, okay, let me listen, or let me revive my LinkedIn, or let me start applying for that job. No matter the stage at which you are, you will win, and win big, when you start doing it from your mind. Tell yourself it's possible. Tell yourself you can achieve it. Tell yourself it's doable. Tell yourself that you are possible yourself. Tell yourself that there is nothing, that it's just a matter of time. There is nothing difficult. There is nothing hard in all of those things. Now, Lyndon B. Johnson said, yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or to lose. I want to ask you tonight, are you going to win tomorrow? Do you want to win tomorrow? I'm not going to ask the other one because I don't think you will tell me you want to lose. But tomorrow is ours to win or to lose. I want to encourage you to make up your mind to win. Yes, make up your mind to win. All what has happened before now, which is our yesterday, you may not be able to recover. But tomorrow that you're looking at, tomorrow that is right in front of you, tomorrow that is beautiful, that is fresh, that is virgin, is yours to win. And you will get winning from your mind, no matter what is happening around you, no matter the negative news, no matter the negative news, the things that are pulling you down, the things that are either happening to you directly or happening to people and all that, you choose to win, and you win from your heart. One of my favorite quotes, which I will end with tonight, is delete the negative and accentuate the positive. Yes, Mary Kay Ash, delete the negative and accentuate the positive. Whatever it is that represent negativity, delete them, and then start bringing forward, start bringing to the bear, start making visible, start projecting more those positive things, and you see that you begin to attract those positive things. You begin to attract the kind of people, the kind of network you want, the kind of jobs that you're looking for. You begin to attract them because you've told your mind, you've conditioned everything, you're ready, you're preparing, you're ready to show up, you're ready to pay the price, you're ready to do your best. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, let me end with that tonight. Thank you. Delete the negative, accentuate the positive. Thank you very
Delete
much.
the negative, accentuate the
The
positive.
positive, yeah.
Ugu Emmanuel Shibueze says, winning is sure. God will always do it. Yes, God will always do it. Just believe in God and have faith. Don't ever doubt at all. Don't give a chance for doubt. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to doubt. Don't give in to uncertainty. Be positive. Delete the negative, accentuate the positive, and definitely the sky is your starting point. Olotu Johnson Abiodun, thanks for this wonderful inspiration. My positive morale is high. I want to thank everyone who's been here. Oluwatosin Adedonyi, Shioma Constance Shuku, Joshua, Ngora and Florence from Cameroon. Thank you for joining us. And we also had Obi Ajebili, Obi from Lagos, and Samuel Okafor, the boss, is coming on LinkedIn very soon. You'll be seeing him too. And who else was with us? We also had who again? Yes, I think we also had Nelly David, Nelly David, Esther Adegbe, Alfred Victoria Adamilola Adami, how are you? Ajetola Adigun from Nigeria, Talk to Peace Obi, Tinuke Temitope Yedeleja Yola, Azizat Ashiru Shonuga, Ugu Emmanuel Shibueze, and Olotu Johnson Abiodun, Omolara Adebimpe, and Tessie Lawson. You are all welcome, and thank you so much for joining us on the session for tonight. Thank you so much. So we will be dropping, in case you are interested, in the LinkedIn masterclass with Coach Omobabili Adiola Oshideko. Don't forget, we will be going on the LinkedIn masterclass, and the date to be announced on the platform. But in case you are interested, Let me see if I can get the link again. Okay, I think I have it here. I'll be dropping it under the comment section so that you can be able to use it to join, to indicate your interest. Yeah, indicate your interest in the coaching masterclass. We will not be taking a crowd. We just need about 20 people to get into the class so that we can be able to monitor them, hold them by the hand, and show them how to master the art of using LinkedIn to achieve their migration and relocation dreams. So you have the link in the comment section. At the end of the video, we're going to include it in the post so that you can also indicate interest if you want to join that coaching masterclass with Coach Omobabiri Adiola Oshideko. So parting shots, isn't it? And Bethel, you want to give your parting shot to the audience before we go? Bethel.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd also like to thank all the audiences, all the participants in the community. I'd like to thank everyone that has joined us from, the different parts of the country, the different parts of the world that you have joined. Thank you. And I hope that you have gotten value. I hope you've gotten something for your time. And I hope that you're ready to run with what you have gained tonight. So while you go to sleep tonight or do other things, I would like to encourage you to ensure that you have your thoughts in line with your purpose. Keep your thoughts clear. Keep them positive. Keep them undiluted. Keep it straight. It's your job to do that. And you need to keep them straight. You need to make sure that it's only those things that you allow that comes into you. And that also would also determine what you say. To determine what you say, because out of your heart, so many things, comes out and then you say them. So I'd like you to just go ahead and believe and feel that you can get it, that you can succeed, and then you will. Thank you very much for your time tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Bethel. You're always awesome, inspiring the community. And I know many people have got a lot of inspiration having you on the community. Thank you so much. Isn't it your parting shot?
Yeah, my parting shot would be believe in the power of social media, okay? LinkedIn especially, it's still powerful, okay? It's worked for many and it can still work for you too. But of course, you have to do the work, okay? Because nobody's going to do it for you. So as long as you're ready to do the work involved, definitely it's going to work for you too. So just keep our hope alive and keep striving towards the best. That'll be my question.
Yeah, just keep hope alive and just keep working towards the best. And Olotu Johnson Abiodun is saying, follow who know road. Follow who know road. And on that note, we are ending the session today. Bye, everyone, and see you in our next session very soon. Bye. Take care.
Bye. All right.